Martell Holt, just hearing that name brings a rush of emotions, charm, chaos, and controversy. The man who can light up a room one minute and burn it down the next. He's the heartbeat, and sometimes the heartbreak of love and marriage, Huntsville. But this time, it hit different. This wasn't a TV squabble for ratings. This was raw, unfiltered pain boiling over in front of the cameras, and this time, his anger was aimed straight at Nell, the one person everyone thought could calm him down. That's a slap in my face. Nell, those 7 words sent shockwaves through the cast and the internet. Within hours, the clip was everywhere. Fans analyzed every blink, every tremble in Martell's voice, and Nell's stunned silence. So what really happened? What made Martell, who's been trying so hard to rebuild his image, explode like that? To understand it, you've got to go back. This man has lived through years of public scandal, a messy divorce, a damaged reputation, and constant judgment from fans who've branded him the villain. Every time he tries to move forward, someone reminds him of his past. So when Nell, a friend he trusted, made what seemed like a small move during a group event, it hit deep to outsiders. It looked harmless. But to Martell, it felt like betrayal. He believed Nell had sided with people who'd humiliated him before. And when loyalty is everything to you, that cuts deep. From there, the tension only built. By the time cameras started rolling again, the storm inside him had reached a breaking point. "You don't understand what that did to me," Martell said, his voice shaking between anger and pain. "After everything I've been through, after everything I'm trying to rebuild, you still did that?" For a moment, the room went silent. The cast froze. You could feel the hurt in his words, not just rage, but heartbreak. Some fans sided with him, saying he had every right to feel betrayed. Others said it was just another Martell meltdown, another example of him letting his pride control his emotions. But one thing was clear. Something inside him cracked that day. Behind the scenes, Martell reportedly pulled back from the group. Gone was the loud, confident man everyone knew. He became quieter, more guarded. He told a close friend, "I don't even know who I can trust anymore." For a man who's constantly under the spotlight, that kind of isolation cuts deep. Every friendship starts to feel like a test. Every mistake becomes a headline. Then came the leaked audio. A private conversation that painted Martell in a harsh light and sent social media into meltdown. The slap in my face moment turned into a meme overnight. Everyone had an opinion. Some said he was defending his pride. Others said he was proving once again why he's his own worst enemy. But here's the twist. The chaos actually revived the show. Ratings skyrocketed. Clips went viral. In Love and Marriage, Huntsville was back at the top of reality TV conversations. And for Martell, something shifted. He started to really reflect on his reactions. His anger, his fear of being misunderstood. He began learning how to speak without exploding, how to be heard without shouting. It's not that the pain disappeared. It's that he finally began to understand it. Still, the damage was done. His friendship with Nell was fractured, and the show's entire dynamic changed overnight. Loyalties were tested, alliances shaken, and everyone was left wondering, can Martell ever truly escape his past? Or is every attempt at redemption just one argument away from falling apart again? After that explosive night, the air in Huntsville felt different. You could sense it in every interview, every sidelong glance, every post on social media. Martell wasn't just angry anymore. He was wounded. This was no simple argument. This was years of bottled-up pain bursting through the cracks. Behind the scenes, producers scrambled to control the situation. They'd seen Martell mad before, but this was something else. The cast didn't know what to say. Nell kept replaying the scene in her mind, trying to figure out how something so small spiraled into chaos. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she reportedly told a friend later. "I thought we were past all that." But Martell didn't see it that way. To him, it wasn't about intent, it was about impact. When you're a man trying to rebuild your name in front of millions, every gesture, every alliance, every photo taken with the wrong person feels like another dagger. And Martell, He's been bleeding for years from betrayal, judgment, and his own mistakes. He once told someone close, "I can handle the hate. What breaks me is when the people I trust make me look like a fool." That line right there, it stuck with viewers. It humanized him. For the first time, even people who didn't like Martell started saying, maybe he's not just angry, maybe he's hurting. But just when things started to quiet down, a leaked recording hit the internet. And with it, the entire narrative flipped. The audio painted Martell as controlling, dismissive, and deeply insecure. It reignited old wounds and re-sparked the toxic Martell debate online. Comments flooded in. He hasn't changed. This is who he's always been. He wants loyalty, but doesn't give it. The backlash was brutal, and Martell for the first time went silent. No live videos. No posts. No interviews. Sources close to the show said he went into reflection mode, spending time with his kids, journaling, and even speaking with a therapist off camera. He knew that every reaction, every word could either destroy or redeem him. And maybe for the first time, he realized that real change doesn't happen on camera. Meanwhile, Nell kept her distance. She wasn't trying to fan the flames. She was processing in confessionals. She looked heartbroken, saying, "I never wanted to be the reason Martell felt that kind of pain. But I also can't carry all of his past for him." And that's where the deeper story lies. Because what started as a public blow-up revealed something far more human, a man trapped between who he was and who he's trying to be. Viewers couldn't look away. The tension, the heartbreak, the vulnerability, it all felt real. It's the kind of raw emotion that reality TV can't script. By the next episode, the question wasn't just who was right. It was, can Martell ever truly heal? He's learning that redemption isn't about proving others wrong. It's about forgiving yourself, and that might just be the hardest fight Martell Holt has